here we go. It's going to be the 5 red lights on here for RFL Season 14, round number 3. And it is lights out and away we go. Who has had the best of starts? It's been a good start there from Angelo. He's gone side by side into turn 1, side by side for the lead, but the inside line goes to Verklempt in the McLaren and he keeps the lead for the moment in time. But Angelo, he has had a good run out of turn number 3 and he's going to go side by side once again, and now into turn number 4 we go. But again, Verklempt used that inside line to his advantage, but Angelo still all over the back as we head into the Ferradura for the first time this race. We'll see some possible race strategies suggesting the two-stop, but Jack Spar, what's happened to the Mercedes of Jack Spar? He has had some sort of issue there and is down to P7 as Jack gets back ahead of the Sauber of Ollie into turn 1, but we're going to go back to the front because Angelo's got the DRS now on Verklempt. He has defended the inside, has the McLaren, but Angelo tries to super outside. There's just not enough space there around the outside. Ollie and Jack are switching positions. Through Yunsal we go at the end of lap 2. Angelo's had a decent run and goes up the hill into the slipstream and goes past and into the lead pretty much before the DRS even gets opened, and Angelo sets the fastest lap as well as he takes the lead of this Brazilian Grand Prix. Verstappen and Azar are close as well. Azar with the DRS here, but it's just not quite enough into turn 1. Jack and Craig have switched positions for P5 there. Jack getting the better of Craig for the moment. However though, Verstappen's under pressure from Azar here as we head down towards turn number 4, and that is overtake complete there for the McLaren of Azar. Up to P3 now for him. Yellow flag. It's been a mistake for Craig. That allows Ollie in the Sauber through and up P6 there. Oh, it's a spin from Azar. Azar has spun coming out of turn 10, that must have been. Craig though all over the back of Bolly coming out of Yunsal. It's going to be side by side, is it? Not quite yet, but it looks like it will be. DRS open for Craig. Is he going to go for a move? Bolly defends the inside. Can the Haas of Craig go round the outside though into turn 1? Bolly late on the brakes, but it's a switchback, and that is Azar off circuit again there. We can see, meanwhile, Craig gets that P6 position that he was after. He's not got DRS down towards turn 4 though. Can Bolly come back? He goes up the inside, does the Sauber, and he retakes that P6 position, but has he gone too deep? It looks like he has, and Craig able to just about try and fight that back, but then Bolly with the inside into the Ferradura now eventually retains that P6 position. DRS for Craig, and we'll see what happens into turn 1 this time around. Craig goes up the inside, does contact between them, and that means that Craig has spun around heading into turn 1. Oh no, he's not going to get stuck there. Oh no, I've seen that happen before on that, and it's a safety car. Safety car has been deployed. Into the pits comes Angelo for Ferrari, and we've got Verklempt in as well. It's going to be hard tyres for the both of them, and that is Verstappen 95 into the pits as well. We'll see what the Red Bull driver does. He goes on to hards as well, and Azar has stayed out on his hards, so he will take the lead of the race. Jack Spar going on to the hard tyre. Bolly into the pits as well. He'll be able to change his front wing as he also goes on to the hard tyre. You can see in the background Craig coming in, and he's going to go on to the hard tyre. He's going to be able to change his front wing as well. Does the safety car come in this lap? Yes, it indeed does. So it's now going to be Azar who is going to be the driver who determines the pace of the field currently. He's going very slow indeed at the moment, which he is well within his rights to do, and is that him going now? Yes, it is. And Azar goes fairly early on this restart, but Angelo has not been napping at all. He goes side by side straight away into turn 1, up the inside for Angelo. But is there space to make the overtake? Not quite into turn 1, but around the outside for turn 2. And the two McLarens getting pretty close on track as well. Side by side they go. Angelo takes the lead, and Verklempt goes through on his teammate as well. Will Verstappen go up the inside into turn 4? Yes, he does, and he takes P3 now in this race. Oh, and that is Jack Spark. He is trying to move as well up a position. 3-second time penalty he gets though in the process. This time around not yet any DNS, but now it's enabled, so it will be active down towards turn 4. Up the inside though goes volley for Sauber, and he makes the move stick as well. Climb fastest lap, he's all over the back of Angelo. Are they going to go side by side? Angelo defends the inside line. Jack overtakes Verstappen as well. It is all action in turn 1 on lap number 13 as Craig gets ahead. Is Angelo under pressure? Oh my goodness, he's using the full track to the left hand side, and Verklempt takes the lead here at turn number 4 on lap number 13 of this race. Angelo's going to get the DRS as well, and it is wide open indeed, and closing is Angelo towards the back of that McLaren car. He's going to wait though for the next DRS zone. There's Angelo side by side from Craig and Volley. Craig making the move for P5 there. DRS open for Angelo. He's pretty close to the back, and he's going to go for the outside this time. Outside goes Angelo, and he takes the lead into turn 1. You can see in the background, is Jack going to be under pressure? He is. Verstappen retakes P3 away there. Is Angelo going to be under pressure this time around? Verklempt's going to have a look, is he? But is going to wait for the next one. But Jack gets himself back to P3. Oh, bit of a mistake from Verstappen. That's going to allow Craig through for P4. And these two still side by side, so we'll keep an eye for this. Angelo keeps the lead for the moment, but it's side by side, and Craig not quite able to make the move, but he's had a decent exit out of turn 4 though, and he still goes side by side as they head into the Ferradura corner. Side by side they go, and around the outside has Craig gone, and he's taken the position as well. A very nice move there from the Haas driver. We'll have a look at this battle P6 because it's a wee bit closer. Oh, volley. I don't know if that was a mistake or a deliberate letting through of Azar, but they've switched positions. That is under pressure from Craig here. Side by side they go, and Craig makes the move up to P3 there into turn 1. Is Craig under a bit of pressure? Jack was potentially thinking a little bit about it, but knows that he'll get the DNS again, so chance number 2 on this lap for Jack. He's got the DNS, he's going to go side by side. Oh, contact between them. That was slightly reminiscent of a Vettel and Leclerc there from a few years ago now. Oh, Jack's gone slightly wide into Unsal. That could allow Craig through. Side by side they go through turns 13 and 14, and Craig back up to P3 and gets the DNS as well. Turn 4, so we'll have a look at the pit stop for Azar. His first stop on of the day, and on to the medium tyre for the McLaren driver. Starting to build that gap now. Oh, Craig makes a mistake out of Unsal. That allows Jack Spark through for P3. See what tyre he goes on to for the rest of the race. That is some medium tyres for the Red Bull driver here. And Bolly speeding into the pit lane, a 10-second penalty he gets as Azar sets the fastest lap on those new medium tyres. See what ball he goes on to. He goes on to some hard tyres. It's going to be DRS for Craig in the Haas, but Craig hits from P4. He gets a 10-second penalty as well, does Craig. That will be very frustrating indeed for the Haas driver, but into the pits he goes. It's going to be another set of the hard tyres for Craig. Went into the pits though from second position. So we'll see what tyre the McLaren driver decides to go on. It is some medium tyres for Verklempt, and Angelo hits from the lead and he goes on to set of the mediums. And Jack doesn't pit, so he'll take the lead of the race for the moment. And we'll see where does Angelo come out, because Verklempt has tried an undercut here. Oh, it's going to be close between the two of them. It's going to be very close indeed. Who's going to come out on top between Verklempt and Angelo? Oh, very close. Verklempt immediately goes into the slipstream, but Angelo just about able to stay ahead of Verklempt. That was quite a powerful undercut there actually, because Verklempt was maybe 2 or 3 seconds back before the pit stops. So Jack Sparr into the pits. What tyre? It's going to be some mediums for the Mercedes driver. Now where does Jack Sparr feed in? Because this could be very close between Jack Sparr and Verstappen. 95. Has the Red Bull driver done the undercut on the Mercedes of Jack Sparr? They come out of the pits. Oh, and Jack just ahead of Verstappen 95 as we head into turn 4. That's a 3-second penalty there for the Red Bull of Verstappen 95. Angelo sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. And does Verstappen get DNS there? It was quite close. No, he doesn't. He's lost that DNS. That is going to be crucial for him there. Verklempt still about half a second back. Verklempt now has gone outside that 1 second window. We'll have another look at the penalty situation. It is 20 seconds for Craig. So he is going to lose a few positions, I would suggest. Jack Sparr actually, he's closing up to Craig, and Azar pits for a second time this race. We'll see what tyre he goes on to. Is it going to be a soft? Yes it is. Soft tyres for Azar for the last 4 or 5 laps. What tyre does the Sauber driver go on to? That is going to be some soft tyres and serves a penalty as well, does the Sauber. He does get lapped by Angelo and by Verklempt as well. Jack Sparr, he has been closing these last few laps and he's now within the DRS range. That is the DRS open for the Mercedes of Jack. He's not close enough to make a move this time around. And it is DRS for Jack once again. Craig defending the inside a wee bit. Jack swooping to the outside. Is he going to make the move stick? No, not quite on this occasion. He's going to go for a switch. But that's not quite enough round turn number 2. So he's going to have to use his DRS. And into the slipstream he goes. Craig defending the inside line once again. But it's not enough for the Haas, as Jack is able to swoop around and take P3 away. Angelo, he was second on the grid from the wet qualifying, got beaten to pole position by Verklempt, but in the dry of the race Angelo hasn't put a foot wrong, and he's in the end been able to get himself a good gap. Angelo weaves around in celebration, and it's going to be Angelo to win the Brazilian Grand Prix for Ferrari and to put himself into the lead of the championship. Verklempt comes home for P2. Bolly takes 7th, and it is going to be Jack Spar on the final step of the podium here. And across the line, Craig for P4 for the moment, but he does have some penalties to contend with, so we'll see as Verstappen 95 crosses the line. Does the position change or does it stay the same? Verstappen 95 up to P4 there. Now Azar, as he rounds the final corner, he's going to cross the line for P6.